All right, guys, Nick Drossos, and welcome to another Motivational Mondays. I'm in my hood, park extension, driving around. I like to come around here and think. I always go back to the roots. This is where, everything started for me. And the truth is, there's a lot more bad than good. But I still like to come back here because it's a reminder of how lucky I am to have everything that I have in my life and to be here sharing this with you right now, watching this video. And today I'm going to talk about one of the most important things, and that's training your mind. So here's the thing. People tell me, Nick, you're so positive, you're so optimistic, you're always grateful, you always have this way of seeing things. But I always tell people I wasn't like that. I was angry, I was bitter, I was negative. I spent most of my life pissed off at the world and blaming it for being unfair towards me. As long as I lived in that state, guess what? Nothing ever good came out of it, because it was always somebody else's fault. It was always the circumstance, my parents, my neighborhood, the kids who picked on me. And when I decided to take responsibility of my life and I'm fully 100% accountable for everything that's ever happened to me, my life started to change. The second thing that's important is to figure out your own algorithm. Figure out what makes you tick. What makes you, what builds fire in you, whether it's negative or positive. Figure out, as I say, your algorithm. Without knowing your algorithm, you can never change anything. How do you know your algorithm? Very simple. Forget about what you say, because a lot of people talk a lot. But start being aware and writing down of what you do repeatedly and consistently. Meaning, if you tell me, Nick, health is so important to me, great. How many times a week do you train? Oh, just once. So it's not. Right? So figure out your own algorithm, not through words, but through actions. Take a piece of paper and write down everything you do and everything that you do, write it down and put it all on a piece of paper. From there, ask yourself, what do you say you do, but you don't, and that you want to do? How can you fit it in there? Like a computer, that's how your brain works. So then you start saying, okay, I want to start training. Great. I'm going to put it in my algorithm, 20 minutes a day, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to it until it becomes like cemented in my algorithm and up here. Once you do one, you move to the next one. Once you could do one consistently without quitting or dropping out, you move to the next and to the next, and you slowly start building who you want to be. I always say it's not a matter of luck who you are. It's not a matter of, the biggest thing that I go crazy when I hear is, well, that's the way I am. No, that's the way you choose to be, and you're making an excuse to say that's who you are. You have the power to be whoever you want to be. Just like you train your muscles, your body, you train your mind. And your mind is what navigates the rest of the body. So, even training to be positive. I wake up every morning, no matter how bad my day was the day before, I've trained myself to wake up every morning and be in a good mood and say, you know what? Today's gonna be a fucking awesome day. Today, I'm gonna kill it. Every morning, no matter what happens, I say to myself, I delete yesterday and today's a new day. And it's a day for me to make up whatever I missed out or I didn't do. So I train that. I train my mind to see anything that happens that's negative, to see the positive. Example, in this COVID moment, at the beginning, I freaked. My business, things were dropping. For 2 days, I was like, okay, I gotta start doing something. guess what? Today, it's kind of, I don't know how you guys are going to take it. I almost don't want things to go back to normal. I kind of like how things are. I'm like, wow, I adapted so quickly to what I'm doing right now. I'm like able to make more videos on YouTube. My online business picked up. I'm training more people online because I had more time to focus on it, have more time to watch movies, more time to spend time with my girlfriend. It's like, wow, this is pretty good, right? So I've trained that no matter what my situation is, to be able to flip the switch and take the negative and make it into a positive. But that happens through training. It also happens through baby steps. It doesn't happen overnight. The most important thing you guys need to know, everything we do is a matter of building. We're not born being smart. Some obviously are gifted, but we train our minds. We're not, you look at a relationship. A relationship is built through time. Same thing, and training and trust is built through years of working together. You don't just walk into a good relationship, you build it together from scratch. Same thing with your body, same thing with training your mind. So if you're faced with stress or anxiety, if you're negative, if you're pissed off, you got to learn slowly how to be able to flip that switch, and through small actions daily, and this has to be practiced daily. It's not a matter of, oh, I'm gonna do it one day and not do it the next day. In order for it to work, you got to do it every day. And I'm not saying you got to do it for an hour, 2 hours. Every day, 5 minutes, meditate. Every day, 10 minutes. And meditate. Meditate on who you want to be. Where do you want to be in 2, 5, 10 years? Who do you want to become? Because the choice is yours. And I see it right now with what's happening in the COVID. I'm seeing some people freaking out. 89% of people are freaking out. And there's a 10% who are like, oh, wow, they're telling me how they managed to change their business, how they're spending more time with their kids, how they're happy that they can work from home. So they managed to take out all the negative and find the positive. Now, you're still aware of the negative. You know it's there. It's there. But I'm not focusing on that because I know it's not going to get me anywhere. But I'm going to focus on the positive and being proactive and finding a way to be productive than counterproductive, and that comes down to your perception. Now, guys, this is not shit I've read. I'm giving you guys what I've done. Maybe it's off the track, and the good news I can tell you guys is that because I haven't read it, and I've done it, nobody could debate, well, Nick, it's wrong because this guru says this is the way you do it. At the end, guys, it's what works best for you. I'm giving you bits and pieces. You take and trial and test what works for you and put it together. It's the same thing as martial arts and as fighting. It's the same thing for the mindset. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to do some one-on-one coaching, click the link on the bottom. Go visit my website, nickdrossos.com, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stand strong.